Text me that address.
You alright up there, Cash? Yep. I'll sleep right here. Jack. Good? Hey, Jack. Is the key to the tip too? Okay. Text to him, he said. You're gonna put it in his phone. He's texting you the address now. All right, waiting on it, Jack.
Just tell them what the address is. What's the address, Jackie? 1332 North 5th, Northeast 5th Avenue.
Say it one more time.
Jackie, say it again.
Oh, you did? All right.
Sir, are you available tomorrow morning?
No.
Yeah, give me the recommendations.
Everybody's going to be booked up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Probably best off taking two Uber XLs.
Okay. We're just reserving when we get. We'll reserve when we get to Yeah.
It's still 8 of us tomorrow.
Very good. 10.
So we'll have 10 tomorrow.
I'm gonna still look at this application.
Yeah.
But hey, Jackie, I still got a couple of calls. So when we get to the place, like that before we book an XL.
He said 2 Uber XL.
And then when you order the Uber XL and it asks you how many people, put 6. No matter how many people you got going, you're going to need the biggest vehicle because of your luggage.
Yeah.
So put 6.
Yes.
But I'm gonna try these other companies to get to the place.
You're going to Fort Lauderdale cruise port or Miami?
We're going to
Fort Lauderdale.
what else? Every day.
This place where we're going had some food close by.
I text you somebody else to try if you want, Ken.
Jackie. He said he texted you a number you can try.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And another company.
Yeah, what company
It's
is
called
that?
A1A Shuttle Service.
A1A.
Kenny, I gave you his text message and I texted you a picture of his van. Sometimes I use him up when I'm booked up.
Okay.
And he is doing one job for me tomorrow, but it's from Fort Lauderdale to the port. So he could do you maybe if he's not, I don't know what else he's got going on, but I gave him one job just like yours tomorrow. So maybe he could do yours before or after if he doesn't have nothing going on by himself.
All right, so Jackie's gonna call me again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or text him. Yeah, text him. It's probably better to text him because he's driving. Yeah, he's driving all day probably. Just tell him I gave him your number.
Okay. And your name again?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
All the entertainment on these boats. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, what time is y'all on?
A little transport. Today? Well, we're booked up all day today and tomorrow. Yeah. I can text you. I can text you somebody else to try, but I can't. There's no promises. All right. Bye.
Is it always like this in terms of transport?
Yeah, I think there could be twice as many companies out there, and they would all have as much the same amount of work. So it's just not enough companies, and mostly it's because the regulation and the insurance and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not easy to do. And then once you get licensed and once you're able to do it,
Right.
it's not easy.
Yeah.
You know, especially going from Miami to Fort Lauderdale, which is what I do. These little jobs here, I don't really do these jobs.
Okay.
I got a flight coming in now at 3 o'clock to go to Miami, and then another one at 4:30 to go to Miami, and then another one at 8:30 to go to Miami.
So what's Miami? About 30 miles?
Yeah, but it takes 45 minutes. It's all highway. It's 45 minutes. It's from Fort Lauderdale Airport to downtown Miami. And Uber raised their rates too, so a lot of people have been telling me that it's not cheap anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's like $100 to take an Uber now from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, and it used to be 60 or 70.
Wow.
So within the last, I'd say 3 months,
Going up.
it went up $30. Just that one trip from Fort Lauderdale to Miami used to be 70, and now it's 100. Yeah. And we charge 120, so we're just a little more than Uber now. We used to be a lot more. Now we're only a little more.
Uber has the name recognition and the misbelief that Uber's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, and people are starting to figure that out. It is still cheaper than a shuttle, but you can't fit more than a lot of six people with a lot of luggage.
Right.
Is still very, very tight in the biggest Uber you can get. So even though it says 6 people,
Right.
not when you're going on the cruise ship because
Right.
because you can bring as much luggage as you want,
Yeah.
and that's big luggage and heavy luggage, right?
Yeah.
They don't weigh it on. They weigh it on the plane. They don't weigh it on the cruise ship.
Right.
People are shoving Coca-Cola cases in there and you name it. So most likely it's not really for 6 people. It's most likely for 5 or 4.
Oh, wow.
I mean, going to the cruise ship.
Yeah.
So, you know, you might need multiple. Most groups probably need multiple. Like you would need you would need 2. You know,
Yes.
so 2 Ubers. And in that case, it's probably the same thing as a shuttle. You know, it's probably the same thing. Yeah. And the Uber, when it comes to Miami, the Ubers don't take the express lane.
You know?
Nah, because they don't want to pay for it. So, which means that it takes another 20 minutes, a half hour.
Gotcha. Get into Miami.
And people are in the Uber car complaining to the driver, how come you didn't get in that lane? And he says, I don't take the express lane. Why? You're gonna pay me for? And then that guy says, yeah, I would have paid you. Oh, it's too late now. You're already on 95. You're not in the express lane because they bill that driver on his license plate.
Right.
And if he doesn't know ahead of time, if he doesn't know ahead of time to get on there, he's not going to get on there.
Well, how much more are the express?
Well, during rush hour, it's $12 one way, and then the cheapest one is probably $4 or $5.
Okay.
So I'd say between 4 or 5 and 11,
Yeah.
12,
Okay.
one way.
Yeah.
And the Ubers don't have to pay when they go into the airport or the cruise port. We do have to pay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a little chip in here, a little circle, a little bump right there. And when we go in there, they automatically bill us for the cruise and the hotel. I mean, in the airport. Uber doesn't have to pay that.
Yes.
This is an Airbnb.
Yes.
Who's got the code?
Can't get the code.
You got the code?
Yeah.
All right, let her run out and try to get in there before I leave.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't like leaving people at Airbnbs. So yeah, jump. No, I don't. No, but I don't know. We'll come up with a plan B. But you don't want to be waiting. Like I heard. I've been doing this in a while. Sometimes people just get scammed. I mean, I hate to say it. I don't want to put no fear. But I feel bad. And then 15, 20 minutes later, people are calling me up saying, "Can you come back and get us?" That's happened so many times that I feel like I have to say,
Yeah.
"Listen, try to get in there before I leave because I don't want that to happen to you."
Gotcha.
You know, yeah. Yeah, man, it hurts my feelings. It really does because they paid me. I dropped them off, and it's one thing if I wait and if I drive them somewhere, it's not really another trip.
Right.
But if I got to come back and get you, if I'm even available, it is another trip,
Right.
and that hurts them bad,
Yeah,
And then I might not even be available. Once I leave, I'm on another agenda, If I'm still there, and I can always maybe drop you off somewhere else, drop you off at the diner, and you guys can regroup. You'll be at a restaurant with a bathroom and a phone, and you can sit down with your luggage in there. I know plenty of places where that'll host you for an hour or two, then you can regroup,
Right.
But if you're in front of the person's house
Right.
with all your luggage,
That's crazy.
and not only that, you're gonna have to call Ubers, and you can't even call multiple Ubers on the same phone. So now you need 2 people to do Uber, right?
Right.
And it just becomes complicated. And plus, you don't have an address. Then you don't have an address to drop.
Put in,
Have the
put it
Uber.
on, right.
Right.
Then you'll have to say, okay, where are we gonna go? And I would say it's going to be difficult now. So it's best to always to just try to get in there as quick as possible.
Yeah.
We'll be in there. We'll be there in 3 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, some
Yes,
Ubers,
yes,
some
it
Ubers,
does.
some Ubers, they don't even let you in there till 3, 4 o'clock.
Well, she
Yeah.
had called and the gentleman told her.
Yeah, let's see if he's full of shit. Because
Let's hope not.
sometimes you go there and there's a cleaning person in there, and the cleaning person doesn't speak English. They won't let you in, and there's drama. That's another thing,
Right.
Yeah, the cleaning English people.
Yeah, you've gone through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, like you see, don't lock this stuff.
Yeah. Well, Airbnb is very popular. Very popular. More so in Miami. I would do more. I do many more Airbnbs in Miami, and there is more scams in Miami than Fort Lauderdale. So I would think the Airbnbs in Fort Lauderdale are more legit. In Miami, they're very sketchy, very shady. Yeah. Like like the realtors are putting the Airbnbs online. Like if you get a contractor to sell somebody's house, you have that person stage the house. Tell the owner they have to stage the house. Meaning you put furniture in there that'll help sell the house.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're just telling the owner that because they want to Airbnb it, and then they don't sell the house. They just tell the people that nobody's been calling.
Right.
And now for 3-4 months, these people are saying, how come you didn't sell my house? How come there's no open houses? But meanwhile, 3 days a week, that person's making $1,000. The realtor's doing it. And they're using the MLS lockbox. You guys know what the MLS lockbox?
Yeah.
So it's the MLS lockbox, which means that while you're staying in there, another realtor can actually bring people there.
Yeah.
Man, it happens a lot in Miami. It's against the law, but it happens.
Yeah.
All right, so it's should be right here on the left. Looks like looks like apartment complex, or is it a house?
What?
1332. Is it this little house right here? 1332. Right here, right?
Yeah.
1332.
That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys out. You guys can all get out, and just whoever's gonna get in there, while we're taking the luggage out. Let's try to get in that Airbnb.
Okay.